Hi guys, welcome to Lifestyle and Inspiration with Precious. My name is Precious. I just have to say that. To all subscribers, I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you're just joining this channel for the first time, if you're just watching my videos for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and ensure that you give this video a thumbs up. So quick one guys, I just want to quickly share with you 7 things I did in 2020 that made me happier. I had so many issues that made me sad, got me depressed. I'll be sharing my depression story in another video, but right now I just want to share with you 7 things that I did that made me a happier person. The first thing I did last year was I learned to start doing things one step at a time. I ensured that anything I had to do in a day, I did them. I didn't have to clog my day with activities. I didn't need to do so many things at the same time, because really as a mom I have like a lot of things I have to do, but learning to take it one day at a time made it easy. Once I wake up in the morning and I just tell myself, okay, I'm just going to do the laundry, that is enough for the day. And then the next day, if I'm saying I'm just going to do only the dishes that day, I'm not going to do any other thing else. That is how I do it. And if it is to sleep, once I'm able to make my baby sleep and I just want to sleep, just to get some rest, and that's all I just need to do. So I learned to take it one day at a time, and that's how you need to take life. Take life one day at a time. Don't be in a hurry to get to your destination. If you take it one step at a time, you will definitely get to your destination in a matter of time. Okay. Second thing I did was I learned to be less anxious, because honestly, anxiety causes unhappiness. Anxiety leads to sadness when I'm just worried over irrelevant things. I learned to be less anxious. I learned to worry less and be more positive minded. Okay, so that helped me be a happier person last year. The less I worried, the happier I became. And honestly, I'm still going to do the same thing in 2021. The third thing I did was I learned to be very intentional about my happiness, and I also learned to protect my space by all means. Like anything that would cause me sadness, anything that would make me sad, anything that might bring depression, anything that might give me headache, I learned to put such things away and ensure that my happiness, comes from me. Because another thing I observed was I was leaning on so many people to make me happy. I was relying on people to make me happy, and it was totally wrong. I corrected that mistake and I'm much more happier than I used to be. I learned to take charge of my happiness, and I'm a happier person. In fact, I'm not trading this happiness I've gotten right now for anything in the world. The fourth thing I learned to do was to run away from toxic people. People that would bring you down, people that would dampen your mood, people that will not encourage you for whatsoever reason, people that will not even support what you're doing, people that just want to make you feel like you are amounting to nothing, that you mean nothing. Please run from such people and have more positive minded people in your space. Okay, do away with the naysayers, stay away from negative minded people. Okay, that's what I was able to do. Toxic people that when I talk to them and they give me headache, I learned to just cut them off. Like, please, I'm protecting my space by all means, I'm protecting my happiness by all means, and you need to do same to be more happier. Okay, the sooner you identify toxic people and the sooner you stay away from them, the happier you will be. That is what I did last year. I'm not regretting my decision at all. The fifth thing you need to do is try your best to stay calm during tough situations. Honestly speaking, when you're faced with challenges, your emotions are scattered everywhere. Your thoughts are not together, so you can't even think properly, you can't think clearly, and you can't think productively. So all you need to do is try your best to stay calm in any situation you find yourself. Okay, so once you're able to stay calm, trust me, you are going to be able to think productively, you're going to be able to think clearly and bring up a solution for that particular problem that might have presented itself in front of you. Okay, so the sixth thing I learned to do was to set healthy boundaries. I learned to set healthy boundaries, and man, trust me, I've been more happier. Okay, there are people I know that they don't even need to be in my space. And so I've learned to know the people I allow into my space, people that cheer me on, people that encourages me, people that supports me, are the people I want in my corner. So the other people that don't do any of this, I've learned to set healthy boundaries so that they don't even find themselves in my space at all. I'm talking about setting healthy boundaries. You need to know the people you discuss certain things with. Okay, so just be discerning enough to know the people you ought to tell some certain things, and you will be more happier. Trust me. Last thing I learned to do was to never expect anything from anybody. Yes, once upon a time, I expected so much from people. I was always expecting people to behave in a certain way. I was expecting people to treat me so way. I was expecting people to do this. I was expecting people to do that. And when people don't meet your expectation, you become sad. You become disappointed. And disappointment leads to unhappiness. Disappointment leads to sadness. So when you expect a lot from people, you are going to be very disappointed and you are going to be sad. So the only thing you need to do is expect less from people. Just keep an open mind, okay? Don't expect anything. If people behave well, fine. If people don't behave well, fine. But that way, you've kept your mental health in check. You're protecting your space. You're happier. These are the things I did last year that made me a happier person. You need to take charge of your happiness. There's a lot for you to do. Since the year is just starting, we are still in January, and that's why I decided to bring out this episode as it's still early in the year, so that you know how to plan your life, you know how to live your life, so that at the end of the year you will find that you are a happier person. Know this: nobody will make you happy unless you make yourself happy. No one can make you happy. If you don't take charge of your happiness, there's nothing nobody will do that will make you happy. Yes, I can't wait to share my depression story, and I'm going to do that soon. I'm not saying very soon, but I'll do that soon, because I know a lot of people are going through things. People are going through issues, sad moments. People don't even find a reason to laugh anymore. People don't have a reason to smile. So these are the things you need to do. Once you do these 7 things, in summary, like I said, take it one day at a time. Secondly, make sure you're less anxious. Don't be anxious about anything. Anxiety leads to unhappiness. Thirdly, I said be intentional about your happiness and protect your space by all means. The fourth one, I said run away from toxic people. Those people can mess with your head, they can mess with your mind, they can rubbish your entire existence. Trust me on this. And then number 5, I said try your best to stay calm during tough situations. Ensure you try your best. It is hard, but with practice you can do it. Ensure you try and stay calm in every situation, in every tough situation you find yourself. That way you can think creatively and think productively. And number 6, I said you should set healthy boundaries. Okay? And lastly, I said don't expect anything from anyone. Have less expectations from people. Don't expect too much. When you have less expectations, you would have less disappointments. Okay, so when you don't even expect at all, you would be happier. That's it. Okay, so you just had the 7 things I did in 2020 that made me a happier person, which of course my happiness is very contagious, trust me. Okay, so if you do these things, you too, you can be happier in 2021. I am still doing these things though, in fact, and I'm doing more. I plan to do more. Okay, as the year unfolds, as the year comes, I'm going to still acquire more skills, more abilities, more wisdom to be able to pull through the year 2021 and still be much more happier. Man, I found out that when I'm happy, my daughter is happy, my husband is happy. Once upon a time, my husband told me he doesn't want to come home and meet a moody wife. He doesn't want to come home to a very sad environment, a sad home. So I needed to work on it and ensure that I'm much more happier. Sadness can affect your relationship with people, but when you're happy, everyone is happy with you and life goes on. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video. That is, I mean to say, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.